Hey everyone, last fall I made a very unpopular decision to leave this rock on the beach where I found it. Actually, that's not true. I put it in my bucket and I carried it with me and I debated and finally at the end of my walk I took it out of the bucket and I left it near where I parked, and you guys let me know that you weren't very happy with me for leaving it behind. The reason I left it behind is because I wasn't sure it was going to tumble well. It looks kind of like sandstone, although I don't really know what it is. So I could be completely wrong about that. That was just my initial impression. So this spring I went back and it was sitting right where I left it. Actually I had set it up on something and it fell off into the sand. So it was just a couple feet away from where I left it. But I picked it up and it's been sitting back here on my counter ever since. And so today I decided it's about time to do something with it. So it's going in a big barrel because it's a fairly big rock. So I'm going to put it in a 12-pound barrel and I need something to go with it. So I've got a box full of carnelians here, and those are going to go in with it. The video is not about the carnelians. These will appear in a Rocks in a Box video in the future, but they're just filler for right now. So I'm going to do this. Put a bunch of these on the bottom, put this in the middle, and put more of these on the top. Oops, have to get that one later. Alright, that's like perfect. When I put that other one in, it'll be about 3/4 full. So I'm going to tumble these, and I'm just going to get back with you at the end. This is not a tumbling video. I've got other videos for that. So if you want to know how I do this, look for some of my other videos. I've got lots of stuff on how to tumble rocks. So I'll see you when this is done. Quick little update on the rock. This has been in 4670 grit in the rotary tumbler for 3 weeks. And I think it's about as smooth as this is going to get in that stage. I do have a crack back here that I'm not taking out because it looks a little bit deep. I could grind it off, but I'm just not going to. The spots on it, these markings on there, all feel a little rough. And if you look at them really closely, you can see that they're a little bit porous right there. They're smoother over here in the parts that don't have the spots. So I have a feeling this isn't going to turn out too well, but we're going to find out. So on to the next stage. I'm putting it in the lotto tumbler and it doesn't really fit in there, but I think if I cram it through I can get it in there. So we're going to find out right now. Put this down here, I might need 2 hands. So this is rubber, so this is 2 1/4 inches across. This is bigger than that. But I think if I kind of squeeze it this way, yeah, there it goes. The trick will be getting it out again. So anyhow, it's going to go in the lotto tumbler. I'm going to use my regular method. I'll put that in the description if you want to know what I did to it. But it's going to take a week from here and then it will be done. Whether it looks good or not, I don't know, but it'll be done in a week. Well, I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is the rock turned out pretty good. The bad news is I was wrong. So I guess I don't know what I'm talking about as much as I think I do. So this turned out much better than what I ever thought it would be. I just didn't dream that it would turn out this good. So it's not perfect, but it's pretty darn good, and I should not have left it on the beach. I should have brought it home like you guys said. So anyhow, let's take a little closer look at it, and you can then write comments about how wrong I was. Well, here it is. You can see I got a good shine on it, but there are little pits throughout, especially like right along there. Around these shapes it seems to be a little bit worse. So it's not perfect, but it's not that bad either. It's a pretty cool rock. This is the crack that I didn't bother grinding out. You can see it goes from way over here to way over there. So it probably goes back in about that far, so I didn't think it was worth going after it. So, cool rock. Thanks for talking me into going back and getting it. And if you missed the video where I found it the first time, or the video where I went back and found it the second time, I will link those here. Thanks for watching.